Go get it, buddy. Go get it. Go get your toy. I'm very happy to see you too, buddy. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Tiffany, Rescue House 1. Our gorgeous boy Red is here with us. He is visiting. He has been in an amazing foster to adopt home with a wonderful, wonderful guy named Adam. Adam had a wedding that he had to go to that was obviously planned prior to him bringing Red home. So while he is out of town at a wedding for a few days, Red is back staying with us. He was dropped off yesterday and he will be picked up on Tuesday morning. But I figured since he was here, what better time to jump on and show you guys how good he looks and how happy he is. He's doing really well with Adam. He's adjusting to him and to being in his home. He gets, sorry about that, guys. He gets several walks a day, plus he has a fenced-in backyard. He sleeps with Adam. He has a bed in Adam's office because Adam works from home. So he has a bed in his office right by these beautiful glass French door windows that overlook a little balcony up on the second floor. And he lays there and chews on his bones and looks out the window while Adam works during the day. They snuggle on the couch together, watching TV and sports. Like I said, Adam also takes him on several walks a day through his neighborhood. Plus he has his backyard to play in. He's doing really, really well, adjusting really well. He even met Adam's brother this past week. His brother came down and Red did really well. Actually took to his brother really quickly, faster than Red even took to Adam. He immediately went up to him, sat next to him on the couch, followed him into the spare room, jumped up on his bed, made himself at home. So he is doing really well, and I figured why not jump on and share how well he is doing with all of you. As you can see on his collar right there, he is wearing the Whistle Go tracking device, because if you've all followed his story, you know how difficult it was for us to catch Red and bring him into safety. He had been on the run his entire life. So, of course, when we brought him to Adam's house, we put the tracker on him. It has been on him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just in case, so that we will be able to find him if, God forbid, he were ever to get out or get loose. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. You want to play with this toy? You don't want to play with this toy? Look. Oops, I gave too many. He is becoming more trusting of people. He has come such a long way. Oh, Marissa, you're wearing his t-shirt right now? That's awesome. Hi, Red. He is young. He is, here he goes. Probably under 2 years of age. He absolutely loves this Weeble Wobble Kong toy. It's made out of hard plastic with just a hole in the side, and you put their dog food. You could put treats in there, but we just put his dog food in there. Adam brought it from home because he got it for him at his house, and he absolutely loves it. It is a great toy. It keeps them busy. Also, if you have a dog that inhales its dog food, it's a good way to stop them from doing that. He has learned to kick it around. And move it around so that he can get his food. He loves that toy. He has so much fun with it. In Adam's house, he has tile and wood floors. So it goes all over the floor like it's doing now in here. And he just has a blast with it. Get it. For those of you just jumping on, Red is staying with us for a few days. He's been in an amazing foster to adopt home with a gentleman named Adam. And Adam had to go away for a wedding. So Red is staying back here with us at Rescue House 1 for a few days while his foster to adopt daddy is out of town at a wedding. He got dropped off yesterday. He will be picked back up on Tuesday. And not to put any pressure on Adam, but I might put some pressure on Adam. I just haven't told him yet. May see if he's ready to pull the trigger and adopt when he comes to pick him back up. I'm hoping so because he's doing really, really well there. It's just Adam. By himself. He owns his home, so there's no worries about renting with the breed or anything like that. He owns his house. He works from home, so the separation anxiety with Red is well under control because he's working from home. He is active with him. He likes taking walks with him. He takes several walks a day with him. Even though he has a very secured, fenced-in area, he still likes to walk him, which is awesome for Red. He takes him in the car. Red loves car rides. So it's a great situation for Red. And we're hoping it will be a permanent situation. But since he is here with us, I figured I would jump on and give you guys a quick update because I know you haven't seen him because he's been with Adam. And yes, if he's not ready to pull the trigger or for whatever reason, of course we would ask him to still foster Red because Red is thriving in that environment. You're thirsty, huh, buddy? The thing on his neck, on his collar, is called a Whistle Go Explore. It's a GPS tracking device that is on him constantly. Right there. So if God forbid this guy ever gets loose again, we can find him and get him back quickly. Right? Right. Because it was so hard to catch him in the first place, we're not taking any chances. Right, Red? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. So handsome. So handsome. You got your bone? You got your bone? Oh, and while I have this on, guys, I wasn't going to say anything, but I changed my mind. I'm going to. I just want to ask for you guys to kind of think a little bit more about comments that you make on live videos sometimes. I did a live video, which was supposed to be very happy, of Tootie being officially adopted yesterday. And I went back and read some of the comments, and honestly, my heart was kind of broken last night, because we worked so hard on her to bring her back to life and to find what we think is a perfect home for her. And to see some of the comments that, you know, you don't agree with me and you don't see what I see in Mercedes, or that she's not happy there, or that she misses me and, you know, I need to take her home. First of all, I love Tootie. I love her with all of my heart. I could not love her with everything that we went through. Trying to save her and bring her back to health. So of course I love her with my whole being, but I can't keep Tootie. I can't have her. I have 2 dogs of my own, and a forever foster, Mommy Tanya, who is a feral dog who would never get adopted by anybody else, so she will be with me forever. Plus my 2 dogs. Where I am now, I can only have 3 dogs. So I'm pushing the envelope by fostering long term anyway. So I could never bring Tootie home. I could never adopt her. I love her, of course I'd want to, but I can't. So that's not even an option. Even if I could, for some reason, if I only had 2 dogs, my 2 dogs have been really ill lately, and having Tootie would be a big cost, and I am more responsible than that. So I could not have Tootie for any reason. On top of that, Mercedes, I spent over an hour on the phone with that woman, talking to her about everything. You don't know how many people I had spoken to about Tootie, and when you start talking about the fact that she had to have 2 emergency surgeries, she had 2 seizures, she had to have her tail removed, she had to have her anal glands removed, that she had trust issues, that it took time warming up, that we believe she was abused, that like all of these lists of things, most people run for the hills. Mercedes did not. She wanted Tootie from day one. She couldn't wait to meet her. I pushed her off from meeting her because I didn't want her to meet her right after her tail was removed, because Tootie looked awful. It was a lot. She was draining. She was leaking blood and pus and poop, and I didn't want to freak her out, so I pushed her off. She texts me every day about her, asked me how she was doing, asked me how she was healing, wanted to see pictures, And then she came and met her, and she said, I want her. This woman lives by herself. She's a widow. She owns her home. All she wanted was a princess to spoil. That's all she wanted. She wanted a dog that was gonna snuggle in bed with her, that was gonna be her shadow, that she could spoil rotten and be her companion, her constant companion. That's what she wanted. And that's what Tootie wanted. Tootie, not only could I not adopt Tootie, Tootie hated my dogs. Hated them. She went after Tanya, Cloud, and Gunner. So it was blatantly obvious to me that Tootie wanted to be the only animal in the home. She wanted all the attention on her, and she's got that right now. It is just her and Mercedes, and Mercedes loves her. She sends me updates constantly of the two of them snuggled in bed. Tootie is on top of her. Her legs are across her. Her head is on her chest. She is sleeping. She is comfortable. And also, Tootie's not an easy dog, and Mercedes is allowing her to adjust. She has gone to the bathroom in her house, all over her house. She is afraid of the dark. She's afraid of going outside. She's helping work through her demons. And she is patient, and she is loving, and she is kind, and she allows Tootie to be Tootie, and she allows Tootie to lay with her and follow her from room to room and snuggle in bed with her, and to read some of the comments yesterday on that video was not only heartbreaking for me, but Mercedes is on our page as well. So it's heartbreaking for her to read some of those comments. So I would just like to ask you guys, please trust. You know, we do a couple of minute long video just to take you guys along, to show you, because we're so transparent and we want you all to see. But it's this much of a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week thing. So you don't get to see it all. You see a little snippet. So I'm just gonna ask you guys, please trust us. Especially trust us when it comes to a dog like Tootie, who was so near and dear to my heart, and I knew exactly what she wanted, that I'm not gonna put her in a place where I don't think she's gonna be happy, or that I don't think she belongs. Mercedes is the perfect person for Tootie. She is loving, she is patient, she is kind, she is understanding, she is completely unwavering when it comes to her past medical or her potential upcoming medical, or any problems that could arise from things that she's had done in the past. She's just so loving. She truly is. She immediately, I would tell you guys, when I dropped Tootie off at that house, Tootie was still leaking feces. And I was worried that that would freak her out. And that, you know, because she would, wherever she would sit, you know, sometimes there would be some remnants or whatever. And I wasn't even done driving home from her house, and she had Tootie up on her bed with her having this little bit of a leaking problem still. So she's in the right place for her. Is it going to take Tootie time to adjust? Of course it is. It takes a lot of our dogs time to adjust. Was it hard for me to leave her? Of course it was. It broke my heart. I cried the whole way home. But I knew that I was leaving her with the right woman. And I could not take her. It's not an option. So I just want to ask you guys to please just think before you write comments on here, because some of them were really hurtful. Yesterday, you know, we're still dealing with COVID, so we were not sitting right on top of each other in the house. She knew how much I missed Tootie and wanted to spend time with Tootie, so she was allowing me to be on the floor, snuggling Tootie, loving on Tootie, getting kisses from Tootie because Tootie lives with her. Tootie sleeps with her. Tootie's in bed with her. Tootie's on the couch with her. So she was letting me have my time with her. That's why she wasn't right there next to her. So, okay, I'm done venting. I'm sorry, guys. It really bothered me last night to read some of those comments. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. So now we're done with that. I'm gonna go back to Red. There he is. What are you doing over there? Handsome? Handsome? Did you get you got it all out? Did you get it all out? Did you get all your foods out? Oh, there's one. There's one. Get it. That good? Come here. Hi, buddy. Hi, gorgeous. What? What? I think you got all the food out. I think you did. But you want to look and see what's on there? No, it's you. Who's that? Hi, gorgeous. So again, guys, this is Red. Just a quick update on him. While he is staying here with us, his foster to adopt daddy had to go to a wedding. So he is out of town for a few days. So while he is out of town, we get the honor of getting our Red boy back. I think you got all the kibbles out of there, Red. He is in a foster to adopt home, guys, with an awesome guy named Adam. Again, he had to go to a wedding. So he's gone for the weekend at a wedding. So while he is gone, Red is here staying with us. So I figured I would jump on and give you guys a Red update so you could see how good he's doing, how awesome he looks. And see his goofy, happy self. His daddy will be back Tuesday morning, bright and early, to pick him up and bring him back home. And hopefully we can discuss making it a permanent situation and call him Daddy Adam for real, forever. That's what we're hoping for, because he is doing so good there. So, all right, guys. Quick little Red update, and sorry, just a quick little vent from me. But I wanted you guys to see Red and see how good he looks and how awesome he's doing. So this is Tiffany, Rescue House 1. Please say a little prayer that when foster daddy comes back, we can make it official, Daddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He is very happy. Give me that big bone. You give me that big bone. Such a goofball. Good boy, Red. I see somebody asked about Shadow. Shadow is doing well, but he is in need of a foster home. without any other dogs. He's doing well. He's healing, but he is still shedding the virus and could potentially be contagious. So we are looking for a home, a foster home for him without any other dogs. But he is doing really well. And he is still in search of a forever home. Jill, his foster had to go out of town for a wedding. That is why he is here. He will be going back home with him on Tuesday morning. And as I said, hopefully he will be going back home Tuesday morning as a forever daddy. If not, then we would love for him to continue fostering him so he doesn't have to come back here and into a room, because he is doing really well. If anybody can foster Shadow or any of our dogs that we have here currently, please send us an email, 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com. Fostering saves lives. Because if you foster a dog in a room, we can save another life. Not only does it save lives, it's good for your heart, it's good for your soul to be able to help that dog on its journey to a new home. So again, 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com. If you can foster Shadow or any of our dogs that are in need of a foster home, or if you would like to adopt any of our dogs that are in need of a forever home, 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com or 877-506-8100. This is Tiffany, Rescue House 1, with a quick little Red update video while he is staying with us for a few days. And thank you for letting me vent. 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida.